Hi, I'm Kendra Bailey Morris, and welcome to the Heart of the Home. Today, I'm going to be making a recipe from my cookbook that comes out in August 2013 called the Southern Slow Cooker, Big Flavor, Low Fuss Recipes for Comfort Food Classics. Yes, I said it. And this is a recipe for shrimp Creole done in the slow cooker. And the ingredient that we're going to be featuring today is actually, surprisingly, not shrimp. It's going to be green pepper, which is a very integral part of Cajun and Creole cooking as part of the Holy Trinity. And we're going to be featuring Virginia green peppers. So what we're going to do first is have a cast iron pan with a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of butter. And I'm going to add some minced onion to that. I really strongly believe in searing off vegetables, especially when you have vegetables like onions, green peppers to some degree, but mostly celery, onions, and garlic. Sear them off ahead of time before you add them into the slow cooker. Not only do they caramelize and add a tremendous amount of flavor, but you also get a really nice color to them. And I love doing this in cast iron pan as well. As some of you may know from slow cooking, oftentimes flavors tend to dilute while they're in the slow cooker because they're just cooking for a really, really long time. And so this is a way to actually add a little bit of that flavor back. And I'm going to add some garlic. Got to have garlic. And Cajun cooking. And I'm really just going to saute this for about a minute or two. And I just want it to get a little bit translucent, and I want it to absorb the flavors of the butter and the olive oil. And what I have here is my slow cooker that I've sprayed with cooking spray, which I highly recommend doing because we're going to be putting some tomato ingredients in there, and they tend to stick a little bit, and you will have a big old mess on your hand. And I'm going to add this in. You need a strong arm, pick up cast iron. This is going to go right in the slow cooker, like so. And next, I'm going to begin by adding the Creole ingredients, which I just have some diced tomatoes in their juice, a can, a 14.5 ounce or 16 ounce, depending on what you can find. Sometimes the ounces vary when it comes to buying things in the grocery store anymore. And I've got some tomato sauce. Add that in. A little bit of sugar. About a teaspoon or so. I've got dried thyme. This is the great thing about slow cooking. It's just so easy. Just dump it all in there. Cayenne pepper. Got to have cayenne pepper in there, of course. A couple of bay leaves. A little bit of salt. We can season this again once it's done. And I've got some chili powder and a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. And this is ready to go. So I'm going to put this back in the slow cooker. We're going to cover this and cook it on low for 6 to 8 hours. About an hour before we're going to serve this, we're going to go ahead and add our green peppers because we don't want to overcook them and we don't want them to get mushy, and that will happen if they sit in there for longer than an hour or two, on low even. So, and then once we're done with that, at the very, very end, we'll drop our shrimp and they'll cook for maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes, depending on how hot your slow cooker runs, until they're nice and pink, and we're going to serve this over rice, and it's going to be done. So we're going to go ahead and let this cook, and we'll be right back. Okay, so everything's been going about 6 hours, 6.5 hours or so, and I've gone ahead and added my green peppers, and we cooked those for an hour, and then I dropped my shrimp. And when I added my shrimp, I really just cooked them maybe 15, 20 minutes tops, just until they're curled and pink. So you want to watch them really closely because once shrimp starts to cook, it doesn't stop. And this is done, and it just smells amazing. And I've got some white rice in a bowl here. And I'm going to spoon some of my mixture right on top of this rice. Some extra shrimp in there. You could definitely serve this with some hot sauce on the side. I recommend that. I'm just going to do a little sprinkle of some minced green onions, which are also in season during the summer in Virginia. There you go. And there you have it. You have a slow cooker shrimp Creole. featuring Virginia green peppers and some green onions as well. I'm Kendra Bailey Morris. Let's get cooking.
Recipes from the Heart of the Home can be found on the Virginia Farm Bureau website at vafarmbureau.org.